Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. So let's get right into it. On the latest episode of the JBB pod, while discussing the Sidney Starr situation, Marc Lamont Hill would say misgendering a transgender person is just like calling a black person the N-word. Yes, you heard that right. But let me go ahead and play the clip for you.
Sidney Starr, yes, they don't want to talk about it.
That's her being an activist again.
I like activist moment. No, Sidney Starr, I don't know if y'all, because I asked Jody, did y'all talk about it already? Sidney Starr, this is the thing, right? Sidney Starr gets caught assaulting a 13-year-old, right? Mm-hmm. Some more details came out. And I think she's on camera grabbing at him or something like that. But the story that the assistant told was that they were in a hotel together, all together. She sees the she approaches him, right? When she approaches the and talk about having him or whatever, that kid agrees and they go back to the hotel or whatever. The consensus online is that the kid might not have noticed she was transgender, and then Sidney got to talking in her old voice. It scared you. You know what I mean? So when he gets upset, he's like, you know what? Never mind, miss. I'm only 13 anyway. She's like, no, Dad, let me give you this little $40 real quick. Stay in here. Don't tell nobody. That turns into a physical thing. He escapes, and at some point, she's on camera, like, grabbing at him. But I don't know if a lot of people know. When Sidney talks to the police, Sidney says to him, well, it was consensual. Like, he went back to the room with me on his own. It can't be consensual because it's a yes. This is my thing, and I feel like people are they forget or whatever. Sidney Starr has always been a problematic person. Like I feel like this isn't, because of course people are gonna take this opportunity to like bash trans people and it's what they do and all that. And in reality, it's not. You can look up the numbers. Trans people aren't out here attacking kids. That's not what's going on. Mm-hmm. The truth is
they get attacked.
They get attacked, yeah, more than anything. But the truth is, Sidney Starr has been problematic. She's been an ugly asshole since the beginning. Her first big thing was the Chingy thing. And then that was like a rumor, everybody talking about it, and Chingy disappears, from his career or whatever. It just goes with her character of being a fucking piece of shit. It's like, that's the fact that it's not a family member, it's not somebody she was around. She see a kid zoom in on them and want to fuck him and take him back to the room and offer her money. That's not the first time she did something like that. This just blew up in her face because she was arrested within an hour. She ain't make it far. She went right to jail and told them police he was cool with it at first. Like,
yeah, I don't understand her defense. I mean, if this were not a trans woman, if this were just a cis woman, or if this were a cis dude,
lock them all up. What the fuck are we talking about?
That's my point. I'm saying it shouldn't matter. Yeah. That's my point. I'm saying that I don't think your identity should matter when you're doing something like this. And
let's keep it real though. When things like this happen, the gloves be off. We drag niggas. So the fact that people are misgendering her at the same time, I don't nobody want to hear you say don't misgender her after she did that to a 13-year-old kid.
I think we have space for both, right?
Yeah, well, sure.
In the same way that if a black person did something awful to somebody, we wouldn't allow white people to call them niggas while they're criticizing them, right? We'd say, you know what? Don't call them niggas and drag this person. Sidney Starr should be dragged.
I'm not saying
is that a
no.
Literally, look at everyone's face after Marc says this dumb shit. Now, not only is this just not true, you cannot compare the two. Changing your gender is your choice. You have control over that. You know what you have no choice and no control over? Your skin color and your race.
Let me make this clear because I want to make sure that
I don't think a misgender is a slur.
If I call it,
misgender is absolutely
it absolutely
is a slur.
It's a real
to trans people, yes, dead naming and misgendering. That's what I'm saying.
You're wrong about that part, but I do think it's different. But let me say this too.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. If you not knowingly called.
No, I'm talking about.
It's always known.
No, I'm talking about everybody knows Sidney Starr. I'm saying right now,
but I don't know what Sidney Starr identifies as today. If someone just says that's a transgender person, okay, you present.
This is what I'm saying.
If the bitch walk up with titties, she wouldn't be called to her.
Not all the time. But
come on.
That's why it's tricky.
Too progressive for me.
Let me just.
Titties, that's all I got for you.
Let me just make my point. What I'm saying is that if we know that somebody is a trans woman and they identify as a woman, and we intentionally call them a dude, that's what I'm saying is.
You telling me that's the same as calling somebody a nigga?
Yo, I understand y'all. That's fine. I get it. So my point is, what I'm saying is we can drag Sidney Starr without calling Sidney Starr a dude. That's all.
Exactly, Marc. So you can make that point without bringing up black people or the N-word at all. And Ice has a valid point. We don't know what she identifies as. She presents herself as a woman, but Adam22 literally said when she was sitting on his lap, he felt a dick. So what are we talking about? Now, Marc has a point. You should not be intentionally misgendering someone, and that is a slur to them. But even if you know someone is trans, you can still accidentally misgender them. You might not be used to changing the pronouns yet. And even if you are doing it intentionally, that is still and will never be the same as intentionally calling a black person the hard ER.
This is the thing. I drag Sidney Starr. I drag Sidney Starr on my own podcast for 20 minutes, right? I managed to not misgender her, right? I can do that. I'm just saying that when you're in the comments and you're saying, don't misgender her, and the topic is trying to put this nigga in a headlock and give him $40. I'm just saying, at a time like this, when it come to kids, we don't want to hear that shit.
It's more important shit to worry about than that.
Because normally, we rip people apart when we talk about your mother, your father, where you from, all that.
Now, that was pretty much the gist of it, and honestly, I agree with Mona's take, and these are reasons why we do need her on this pod. No, you shouldn't be misgendering people, but I do also agree Marc could have brought that up without bringing up black people or the N-word at all. I think that was a really dumb comparison, and not even a comparison at all. Also, if you identify or present as a woman, but you have a penis and you are taking advantage of little boys, I'm gonna call you whatever I want to call you. All right? Now, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Lock Sidney Starr up, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.